Hi everyone, welcome to Short Stories Sunday. About the monk and the empty boat. A monk decides to meditate alone. Away from his monastery, he takes a boat and goes to the middle of the lake, closes his eyes, and begins to meditate. After a few hours of unperturbed silence, he suddenly feels the blow of another boat hitting his. With his eyes still closed, he feels anger raging inside him. When he opens his eyes, he's ready to shout out at that person who dared to disturb his meditation. But when he opened his eyes, that it was an empty boat, just not tied up, floating in the middle of the lake. At that moment, the monk achieves self-realization and understands that anger was sitting within him. It simply needs to hit an external object to provoke it. Anger is a powerful emotion. Sometimes we surprise ourselves with the behavior it moves us to. One moment we are happily driving around in a car, minutes later we're burning as to argue and ready to argue with a stranger who just cut us off. What about a memory of someone that has hurt you or said something to you and it's been a couple of months? Sparks a salty, retaliative jab that brings a conversation into a screeching halt. We lose our power because we carry an ego within us. There is no better way to show our ego than holding up the anger or holding on to the past. While you can control your feelings, you can control your response to them. Sometimes our relationship to our own anger is more troubling than our relationship with other people. So one would argue, if I am angry, should I not express it? Our feelings, our emotions are not the problem. It's what you do and you say when you are angry. It is said, be careful with your words. Once they are said, they can be forgiven, but not always forgotten. So here are a few steps you can do to get your power back. Remember, revenge is a way to show up your ego because you feel so deserved to be treated a certain way. I deserve to have things a certain way. I deserve for people to talk to me like this. The way you thought that was the right way to be treated, and others have done you so wrong. Transform yourself. Be the change that you want to see in others. First thing you do is acknowledging your hurt. When someone hurts you, that is so real. It hurts. Write it down on a piece of paper. Everything that's going on here, write it down on a piece of paper. Everything that's hurting here, write it down on a piece of paper. The more the details, the better. All the hurt that is sitting in your mind, in your heart, goes onto the piece of paper. After you've written it all down, destroy the paper. Tear it, stamp it, scrunch it. Get all your anger into that paper, whatever you've written, and then destroy it, throw it away. Once you've acknowledged and you've got everything on the paper and you've destroyed all of that, now the next thing you do is you forgive that person. Remember, forgiving is a gift that you give yourself. If you let the past define your present, you will never be ready to live because you're living in what was and what could have and what you could have done. Remember, you deserve better. It is said, anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than anything on which it is poured. So let go of your anger before it gets the best of you. I wish everyone a super Sunday. I hope everyone's doing well, looking after themselves. Take care, have a lovely Sunday, have a great weekend. Wish everyone smiles. Remember to unite and recover. And I will see you again. Thank you for listening to me, all the beautiful messages. I love you all. Look after yourselves. Bye for now.